You know, when we're talking about safety, the choice between man and bear really isn't that hard. So here we go. Here are my I choose the bear movies. First up, we got Palm Trees and Power Lines. So the movie's about Leah, and Leah is 17 years old, and she's not really happy with the way her life is going. Like, her emotional needs aren't being fulfilled. But then one day, Leah meets Tom, and Tom is a young and ripening 34 years old, and he is there for Leah. It's a huge red flag because it's obvious that this young girl is being preyed upon. Palm Trees and Power Lines is such a great film, and it hurts my heart, because you're watching people warn Leah. And it feels so close to home watching a young girl being tricked by a grown man, but that young girl isn't hearing what you're telling her. Next, we got Bastard Out of Carolina. So in the movie, we meet Ruth Ann, but everybody calls her Bone. Bone has a mama that will do anything for a man. You see, Bone gets a new evil stepdaddy, and this man has no problem doing the unthinkable to this young girl. Bone goes up to her mom and goes, "Hey, your man is doing things that I don't like." The next thing you know, the stepdaddy apologizes to Bone, but then he turns around and starts doing it again. Now, you're mad at the mama, but you're disgusted by the fact that this man cannot keep his hands off of these kids. And then next we have the Starling Girl. So the movie's about this teenage girl that lives in a strict Christian household. Now, homegirl is very active in her church, and one day she asked the pastor's son to help her with this dance club, and he agrees to help. However, he's 28 and he can't keep his hands to himself. You are watching an older man who has just taken advantage of a young girl, and his excuse is temptations and lust. He goes, "It was her fault." Starling Girl is incredibly good, and it really talks about the pressures growing up in a religious household. And then next we have Katie Says Goodbye. We got this girl named Katie, and Katie is 17, and all this girl wants to do is move to San Francisco to get away from her mother. Her mother don't do nothing, don't help with nothing, and she relies on Katie to make money to pay for the bill. And this pressure to be the financial breadwinner has led Katie to do some things for money. And in the movie, two boys are mad at Katie because they have never received any from Katie. And what they proceed to do to Katie next is absolutely traumatizing, grotesque, and I think the scene went on far too long. They hated other men getting something that they thought was so easy. Then lastly, what's love got to do with it? It's this scene. It's the Sing the Song anime. It's this scene that has always scared me. Tina's in a glass recording studio. He had no problem putting his hands on. I'm mad already. The abuse she went through. This movie is so damn good that it made me mad every time I heard Ike Turner's name. Like, you don't know how mad I was when I learned that Ike Turner won a Grammy in 2007. If Ike has no haters, I'm deceased.